What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. This is Stockholm Gunner, and it has been a meltdown last night on YouTube over a deal that Arsenal did with Chelsea for Noni Madueke. They have agreed to pay 52 million for this player, and I'm telling you, last night it was a meltdown on YouTube. And I went to bed early and I skipped all that, right? And I woke up this morning, and the reality is it doesn't make the things less bitter. That's to be said. And this is the tweet from Fabrizio Romano for the player, who he says, Noni Madueke to Arsenal, here we go. Fee agreed in excess of 50 million with add-ons included. Green light from Chelsea. Madueke already agreed a 5 years deal at Arsenal days ago, and he is now set to complete the move. This is what's going on currently. It is unbelievable, and the meltdown was hilarious. It really was hilarious. And personally, I already said my piece on this player because I personally didn't want him to come to Arsenal. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You got to understand the fact that I have nothing against the player. I really do not have nothing against the player. Players would want to go to a team where they think they can win trophies. The players want to go to a team where they think they can get a better wages, right? And I'm telling you, for this guy, I will tell him, listen, go ahead and get that bread. It is not your fault. The fault lies with Arsenal Football Club. It really lies with Arsenal Football Club. The fact that they actually is gonna pay 52 millions for this player, who is not even worth half of that. It really isn't worth half of that. And you gotta remember, last night at the same time, Tottenham had completed a deal as well for Mohamed Kudus for 55 million, 3 million more. What a quality player. And the fact that we didn't even look at that guy and we went for Noni Madueke, it is criminal. It really is a criminal from Arsenal. Now, we have to blame the Arsenal management. We really have to blame the Arsenal management. Why do they do this deal? Was it necessary? I personally don't think so. We could have got a better player for that amount of money. Now, Chelsea, they have convinced Arsenal because Elanga went for 55 million to Newcastle, right? This player is also worth around that kind of area, right? That kind of valuation. So therefore, this is what you have to pay. That's what they say basically. And Arsenal was stupid enough to pay this amount of money for this player. It really is a very silly move from Arsenal. Now, he's going to do his medicals. He's going to come to Arsenal, right? And he's going to be an Arsenal player. And the crazy thing is, now I have a brother who is a Chelsea fan, and he's going to be looking at me and saying, you know what, talk to me now, and I can't say shit to him. Why? Because we've been robbed. Arsenal fans are confused now. They are flabbergasted. It's completed. We really are. It doesn't make no sense. And I really thought personally that we all got an old G, right? Andrea Bertha, who is a fox in the market, who knows what to do and whatnot. And the fact that he agreed to this, that just tells me that he's another yes man for this criminal management of Arsenal. This becoming a joker of a club, man. It is unbelievable. It is really unbelievable. Now, we just have to wait and see what Madueke produces on that field. He hasn't kicked the ball for us yet, so we will just have to wait and see. Right now, I can forgive them for this if they go out there and get me Victor Gyökeres and Eberechi Esse. If they get me those two players plus Christian Masquera from Valencia, right? If we do get those three players in, then I can say, you know what, they made a mistake. They made a mistake out of those signings that they did under the summer, right? They made one mistake, and that's the mistake of bringing in Noni Madueke to the club. Now, if they do get me Victor Gyökeres and SCA, I will forgive them for that mistake. I really would forgive them for that mistake. Now, it is unbelievable what they did. It really is unbelievable what we did. I cannot believe it. I really cannot believe it. Now I just have to take all the rubbish from my Chelsea fan brother, right? And just keep my mouth shut, because we have been robbed. We really have been robbed. We really have been robbed. That is all I had to say on this one. For you guys who's new to the channel, smash the like for the video. Subscribe to the channel, right? Because there's no point of getting hot and blowing a fuse. It really isn't. No, it really isn't. Why? Because they're gonna drive your blood pressure high, and they're gonna give you lots of stress. This club, they really are. They really are. They just can't help it. They really can't help it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Peace out.